Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog from the great sunshine state of Florida. Can't see the sun because I'm inside today finishing up cooking the deer meat that I got from my buddy. I didn't shoot an intro the first time because all I did was just season up to let it marinate. So this time I was able to do the intro for you guys. And as usual, if this is your first time checking out the channel, or it may not be your first time checking out the channel, definitely tap that subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon, ding, for future uploads. Give me a like, share, and definitely comment in the videos. I respond to every comment that's commented, someone comments. So today I had some deer meat that I got from my friend, as I said, and I spiced it up, well not spiced it up, seasoned it up. And now I'm gonna show you guys the process of how I cook my deer meat. And it's very moist, you know, even though deer is very lean, it comes out very moist and soft and delicious. So stay tuned. If you guys have any deer meat, I hope you guys try this recipe out. It's a little bit different, you know, throw a little island style on deer. So you'll definitely love it if you guys try it out. And I do hunt myself. Just this year, with everything going on with the pandemic, I wasn't able to go to Mississippi and get me a buck or some deer this season, but definitely next season. So go ahead and enjoy the videos and enjoy your food and enjoy your family. So here it is, the deer meat that I got from my buddy Cooter. Yes, that is his name, and he's the craziest dude this side of the Mississippi. So it's just a small backstrap portion. I'm gonna use my fancy schmancy cutting knife. I'm gonna cut it up, and then I'll take some of this membrane area off because this will make it a little bit tough. So I'm gonna just cube it up like we would goat meat, without, of course, this won't have the bones. But I figure I've cooked this before, and it should have the same consistency to me as goat meat. So I'm just gonna do some nice little cuts on here. And you can see that membrane area is a little bit tough, so I'll just cut that off after I cube it up. And then I'll do one more like this. So how I'm gonna prepare this is I'm gonna season it this regular way, like I would my goat, and I actually am gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna cook this in the oven, believe it or not. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit and marinate for 24 hours. That way all the flavor and everything could soak into the meat, especially, you know, deer meat is pretty lean. So as I'm cubing it up, you see my cutting board from my guy Nate, one of my load masters that I was deployed with and stationed with. I think his Instagram is Nate Custom Boards or Nate Cutting Boards, but he do a lot of woodworking. Pause. So I'm going to cut this up. I'm sure I'm not the first one to have attempted to curry goat. I mean, not curry goat, to have attempted to curry deer before. Actually, I did it. I forget what year. I did it 1 year before when I went hunting and I got my first deer. So I wanted to curry to see how it would taste. And it, to me, tastes pretty doggone good, but I might be biased. So if you guys try out this curry deer recipe, you have to let me know what you guys think. And as I'm here cutting up there, it's, you know, going near Christmas time. In Jamaica, we always have growing up, my parents always killed a goat every Christmas for Christmas, and then we'd have one big party and cook the goat and everything like that. But as usual, me and my brother, we raised the goat all year. So like I used to, before I went to school, I had to take the goat out to go eat, and then when I came home, I had to bring him home in the evenings and tie him up in the yard so nobody would steal him. So, you know, you kind of get attached to the goat, you know, throughout the year, and then they kill them in the yard, and, you know, they have a big party, and me and my brothers would sit there and we used to cry. So we're never gonna eat goat again, especially not our goat. But then our parents were tricking us like, nah, this is a different one. I was like, really? I was like, yeah. And we go ahead and eat it anyway, not knowing it's our friend we raised all year. But, you know, that's part of growing up, and that's, you know, part of being a kid. So I was like, go ahead and dice these up right here, and then I'll clean them up, and then we'll come back when we're ready to season them. So here's the deer meat all cubed up. Look how beautiful that looks. I didn't make that much because I know it's just probably gonna be me and my wife that eat it, because the kids are like, deer? We don't want to eat no deer. So first, what I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start with 2 pinches of salt. Always do 2, then we could always add, as my mom said, you could add salt, but you can't take it out. 2 pinches of black pepper. I'm gonna use this all-purpose Jamaican easy spice meat seasoning. Got good flavors. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit of garlic salt, because I have some garlic already diced up in my mix right here. And I'm gonna use a spoon. The reason I'm gonna use a spoon, you could use a spoon, or even if you have gloves, you could use a clean glove, because once I put the curry in here, the curry will stain your fingers for days, if not weeks. So there it is with just that basic seasoning on it. Then I'm gonna start putting some curry powder. I'm using the Badia Jamaican style curry. I usually use the island style curry over the Indian curry. Other than this, then the Blue Mountain that my mom usually sent me. Or I also use I like the Trinidadian curry, which is the chief curry. And just go ahead and mix that together. Smelling good already. Get those flavors, get everything coated so it's got all that flavor on it. It's still a little bit light, but I'm gonna put some more curry season on it. But right now, what this is, I got 1 Scotch bonnet pepper diced up, minus the seeds. A couple cloves of garlic, not the whole garlic, but a couple individual pieces of garlic diced up. I got some pimento, or it's called allspice, and some thyme, and 1 onion cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. And I'm gonna mix it all together. Smell the flavor, smell a little bit of the Scotch bonnet. What I'm gonna do is put a little bit of oil in there just to help bind everything together, plus the deer meat is super lean already anyway. So I'm gonna just do 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm gonna mix it up some more. You can say it's still light on the curry. I'm gonna put a bunch more curry in here. And then once I put it in the pot, I could add a little bit more curry to get that color and seasoning that you would want. So mix it on up. Ooh, it smells really good. So now it's all seasoned up. I'm gonna put the cover on it, and I'm gonna let it marinate for 24 hours. So I have the cover. I really like these mixing bowl things that my wife bought. They're stainless steel on the inside, especially with curry, because if you use plastics and stuff like that, the curry will stain the plastic. You could eventually get it out if you wash them out with some bleach. But I like the stainless steel. It doesn't stain. And then it comes with these lids that push in and seal all the flavoring. So you just push it in, releases all the air out of it, and then that will give you a good chili. Give it a good seal. So we'll put that in the fridge. 24 hours later, you'll see us taking it out. All right, so here it is. The deer meat's all seasoned up, soaking in been marinating in the fridge. What I'm gonna start off with, I have some beef broth. I'm gonna start off with about a half a cup. A half a cup of beef broth. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cook this in the oven. It makes the meat taste really good and it tenderizes it. Just like a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but I could cook my goat meat in the oven as well. That's a technique I learned from my mom. You guys should be able to smell this. It smells delicious already. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in. So I just wanted to see how much, depending on how much meat you have, it will be depending on how much broth you put in. So I have this much. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. I'm gonna put it in the oven. And what I'll do when I check it in the next 20 minutes, I'll see if it needs more broth and I'll add it. So this is the next stage. Got it all put in here. I'm using a cast iron pot, which cooks everything evenly. And when I put it in the oven, I'm gonna also put the lid on it. So here it is, covered up. Oven's at 350. About to go ahead and put it in the oven. All right, here it is the first time out. Ooh, looking good. Smelling even better. So what I have the excess seasoning pan. I put a little chicken broth in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. Not chicken broth, beef broth. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it back up like this. And put it back in the oven. All right, guys, so here it is, all finished up. The curry deer with some white rice. This is a great recipe. I think you should try if you like deer meat. So tender. And it's full of the curry flavor. And just to show you how I could just cut it with my knife. Very delicious. Like I said, this is another option if you do have deer meat and just want to try it, give it a little bit different taste. It tastes good. It's not, it's not goat, it's not beef, it's its own taste to it. But it is delicious. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, the bell icon, ding, for future uploads. Like, share, and comment on the videos. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off.
I don't know what sleep is. I got a queen, she lit me to evening. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low when no love goes. Women buddy like a